warna hias siya sualirnya. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the lunar eclipse in Taurus taking place for all of us October 28th, 2023, and this is obviously around Samhain time, Halloween, Dia de los Muertos. We even have All Hallows Eve. Like, all of this big energy is taking place around this time. And you know what? I'm going to leave it open for the ancestors, right? Because the veil is really thin around these times. I'm going to leave it open for the ancestors to come through to help deliver these messages. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I do new moon and full moon readings every month for the collective. It's just my way of getting an energetic checkup to see what's happening for all of us around these times. You don't have to have Taurus anywhere in your chart. Let's say, for instance, to be able to watch this reading. Again, this is just the full moon lunar eclipse taking place in that sign. Now, full moon time is a time where we often do magical workings, make significant changes and adjustments in our journey, maybe even release things, right, in order to make space for new things to come, and or to set new intentions at new moon time. So I like to do these readings because I'm always curious to see what is it that we could be changing, switching up, or letting go around full moon. What is it that we might be receiving and or welcoming in, or setting our intentions for, I guess, new things to come around the new moon time. So that's why I do these readings. So let's see what this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus wants to share with us. And I always start the readings with a fortune reading card or some other oracle deck to see what the theme or main energy is for the particular energy. So let's see. Full moon lunar eclipse Taurus, October 28th, 2023. Let's see, what is this energy all about? And it's also Scorpio season, so happy birthday to all you Scorpios. October 28, 2023, full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus. Let's see what this energy is all about. Okay, and I also want to, sorry, I just had to blow ashes off the table. I also want to grab, because it's a deck that I haven't really used that much, and sometimes when I go too long without using a certain deck, I kind of want to familiarize myself with it again. But I'm going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracle as well. I want to grab two of these. Let's see. October 28, 2023. Let's see what the main energy is for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Right. All right, let's start with the fortune card first. Whoa, okay, look at that. Star energy, hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Now, star energy, when we consider the star energy of the tarot, it is divine guidance, being, you literally being guided right and true in the direction of something that might be destined for you. It's also, coincidentally enough, I mentioned in the beginning of the reading, I said, let's open this up to allow the ancestors to come through to deliver messages for us. Well, it is star family energy with the star. It is your ancestors. It is those that are in the heavenly realms guiding us from above to help assist us in the earthly realm. So there's that kind of like etheric cord from them to us. And I don't know, a lot of different ancient cultures and or belief systems also believe that when you cross over, you leave the earthly realm to then become a star. So that's why I say this. There are ancestral energies, celestial bodies that help us from the heavenly realms to assist us on our journey here while we still remain in the earthly. So there's this feeling of this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is connected to your guides, your ancestors. It's connected to the celestial realms. There's some kind of divine guidance that's being given to you, maybe received spiritually by you, maybe downloaded to you, but this divine guidance is guiding you in the right direction. So that way you're moving forward out of the difficulties. You're able to leave that behind now. That's the thing that's being left behind. That's the thing that's with the full moon energy being released. The past is being released. The hard times are being released. All these difficulties of the previous chapter of your journey is what's being released. And now you're being guided smoothly in the direction of better times. That's why it says, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. And I want to say to you, you're not alone. You're not alone into this new journey, new chapter of your experience from this full moon on. You've never been alone, but this is telling me that you're definitely not alone into this new energy either. And you have some serious divine guidance surrounding you. Stars also wish fulfillment. So I have to wonder, or throw it out there, is this you literally, now that the past and the difficulties are over, maybe the challenges, adversity, maybe even shadow work, healing process, whatever you've been through, now that that's over, now you can be divinely guided, right and true, right? True north, think of a compass, in the direction of your happiness. And maybe your happiness and your fulfillment and your abundance has to do with a wish fulfillment. That's why it says, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity, because you're being guided there right now. The universe is leading you there. You have ancestors and celestial guidance, kind of like, I want to say like pushing you, right, in the direction of it. You know what? I got the image of like a parent or a grandparent with a grandchild or a child, right? And they're like, go ahead, go on, honey, go on. You know, whispering in their ear, it's okay, you can do it, go ahead. You know, encouraging them forward. And there's something in that also gives me this vibe of like newness, right? Because children are still malleable. They're, you know, they have this beautiful, fresh perspective on the world. Their imagination is full of possibilities and wonder, and that's what makes them so special, right? And this is kind of like your ancestors, your guides, nudging you forward into a brand new world full of potential and possibilities. Okay, encouraging you forward to access it. Don't be scared, right? Go ahead, you can do it. It's totally safe, because guess what? They're right there. They're right there with you. They got your back. So it's all good. It's very comforting, the energy that I'm feeling off of this. It's super heartwarming and comforting. So let's see what these cards want to share with us. Do you see that? Kindred spirits. Come on now. Yeah. What more confirmation do you need of the kind of support that is around you as you step forward into this new energy, as you can officially, like literally, you could officially say, the past is over, done with, gone. I can put it behind me now. You have kindred spirits, ancestors, angels, guides. That's wild. These are soul family energy, whether here in the earthly still or in the celestial realms or the cosmos, right? You have kindred spirits surrounding you. Yeah, I love this. This is basically talking purities, talking about the cleansing, okay? The renewal. I will even say the rebirth energy at work here. The past is kind of, it feels like you've been purified of it. You've been washed of it. It's washed away. It's gone downstream. I always use the analogy of like, as we go through difficulties and challenges in life, whether they be like shadow work or a healing journey, it's in stages. And I always use the analogy of a riverbed where once in a while, the debris gets tossed up from the bottom of the riverbed so that way it can be washed downstream. Right? You might have a storm here and there that dislodges debris, trauma, wounding, right? Past memories, things that still linger and are kind of stuck in our energy field, right? So like the storms of life trigger these things or stir them up, but it's so it could be brought to the surface and then washed downstream. There's a purification process in that, though. It's alchemy. Every time that happens, are you able to transmute these things in your journey? I think a lot of you have. And you've gotten to this point where, you know what, you can probably stand firm and confident in yourself, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I've changed. I'm made brand new. And you could probably say, I'm not the same person I was yesterday, let alone 2 weeks ago, 6 months ago, or 2 years ago. Now consider this lunar eclipse in Taurus began, from what I understand, back in November of 2021. And it's a culmination point of the last 2 years of some major shift in your life. So it could have been that from then until now, it has been a complete purification process of alchemy, internal alchemy within oneself. But it's all so that way you were a clean slate for these new things that you're now being guided into. Because the debris of the past could not still be lingering in your energy field, in your mind, body, heart, and spirit. They would just create blockages or limitations in the way of what you're moving into or what you're meant for. Like I said, there's some kind of, I feel, destiny at work here with the star energy. So trust that you're being fully supported by the spiritual realm, the cosmos itself with the star and the kindred spirit energy, but you've been purified. You've been prepared, made new. You've gone through a regeneration, renewal, rebirth process with the purity card. But it's all so that way you can move toward and receive what has always been meant for you, destined for you. That's why it says look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, positivity. Good things are on their way. And you are literally gently, lovingly, nurturingly, is that a word? Being nudged in the direction of these things by the support and guidance of higher realms. Now, you also have the butterfly energy. And that is, again, just more confirmation of the transformation, transformative, and transmutative process of purification, maybe internal alchemy that you've accomplished. It has been a metamorphosis, perhaps, from the last 2 years, November 21 until this particular. It's like whatever process, whatever shifts and changes began, it began at that time. And now it's concluding itself right now. And I love this because it's just confirming that you're ready, right? You're a clear vessel to receive that. Now that the past is fully, truly behind you, you can look forward to things shifting for the better. And after a period of difficulties, that is some serious good news. But also give yourself credit because you did the work. You did the work to arrive at this point. And now to receive what's yours or what was written in the stars for you. Do you see what I'm saying? I have the Marigold Tarot, that I will be using. See if we can get 3 cards. And I'm going to adjust this just real quick. There we go. Marigold Tarot. Let's see what we get for the October 28, 2023 lunar eclipse in Taurus energy here. This is a grand finale. Okay, I just heard grand finale. Okay, grand finale. Full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus. These 3 cards. All right, what do we have? I need more cards. I will just grab off to the side, but let's see. Wow. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. I mean, do you see what I'm saying? Endings and conclusions here with the number 10. A conclusion of a cycle, a shift and change in fortune or destiny. And I mentioned that with the star, and here we have it. There's things falling off the wheel, but it's turning to allow new things to hop on. Do you see? And I always call the Wheel of Fortune the Wheel of Change because there's a shift and change in the journey, and it's a major one. Major arcana, right? But it's a major shift and change, and it's leading to something that is up ahead and or meant for you. And sometimes with this card, we just got to roll with the shifts and changes that are happening. Sometimes the shifts and changes come out of left field, maybe expect the unexpected. It's sometimes energy that we're not anticipating, but life throws us a really interesting twist, right? Or turn of events. And we just have to go with it, flow with it, and just trust the process and see where it leads. There's also sometimes the Wheel of Fortune, risk, chance, serendipitous situations and or events or encounters. Keep that in mind during this full moon lunar eclipse. But know that if you encounter something kind of left field or something that you weren't expecting, you bump into something or someone, or you know what I'm saying? Like chance encounters, chance unexpected events, plot twists and turns, but they're leading you. It's all happening and occurring and leading you where you need to be. And sometimes when that happens, we're like, whoa, because we're not always ready for the surprise. But in this case, this is saying, look, this is completely divine orchestration here. Look at the spirit energy here, right? Divine orchestration. You've been prepared. You've been purified, renewed to be a clear vessel to receive this now. So just go with the flow of it. Change is happening. It's the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. Do you see what I mean? 10 of Cups. Okay, these are good things happening. These are good things happening. Don't get in your head. Don't allow the fear to settle in. Do you see? I think that's advice. I am going to grab another one. 9 of Swords is anxiety. Like I said, sometimes the universe throws you for a loop with the Wheel of Fortune. It gives you like a curveball. Sometimes curveballs can lead to good things, but we can't get in our head or get scared about it when it happens. That's that 9 of Swords. It's that, oh shit moment, right? That's what that is. I don't know whether to jump for joy or to cry because I'm scared, right? And like I said in the beginning of the video, it was the image of like an elder, right? Nudging a small child forward, encouraging them. And I said, you know, like, don't be scared, honey. It's going to be okay. That's that 9 of Swords. We can have anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. And yes, obviously during, you know, full moon energies or eclipses, a lot of times people struggle with getting a good night's sleep. So that could be very literal that way. But again, it was this feeling of, you know, things are shifting to lead you to your happiness with the 10 of Cups. It's just that it may come to you in a very unanticipated, unexpected way. And with the Nine of Swords, you might be biting your nails a little bit, like on a roller coaster. But this is good stuff. This is good stuff that's coming towards you. Ten of Cups is happiness, fulfillment, joy in your home life or your family, maybe even a marriage for some of you. It is having that emotional fulfillment, feeling complete that way, whether it's within yourself or maybe with another, but it's feeling good in many aspects of your life, and just taking that breather and like, oh, I feel really good right now, right? That's that beautiful feel good energy of the Ten of Cups. A lot of times it's love, it's family, it's wholesome, it's, you know, the house, the kids, the two dogs, the white picket fence. I mean, if you want to think of that image, right? Whatever your image of fulfillment means to you. That's the Ten of Cups. In your heart, feeling whole and fulfilled. So there's a shift and change that's bringing you this, right? Like it says, look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, positivity. Well, that's the Ten of Cups. That's what's headed your way. And fortune is shifting in your favor to bring it. It's just, let's not fall back into old patterns of fear, anxiety, worry, and stress, because this is probably what you want. Don't back down now, or don't back out now, or cower because it's coming towards you. You know, we say, oh, I really want this. But then when shit hits the fan and you actually get it, you're like, oh shit, what do I do? That's that Nine of Swords. But it's all mental. It's just intrusive thoughts and thinking that come in to try to invalidate the turn of fortune and good luck and love with the Ten of Cups that's coming your way. But we have to push that away and say no, because I'm protected here. I'm guided in the right direction of this. I did the work to deserve this. I'm worthy of this good fortune coming my way. I'm worthy of these happier times. I'm not that person anymore. I've changed and shifted my energy. I've purified and alchemized, and I did the great work within myself alchemically for this. It's like this feeling of telling you to remember to validate yourself with positive thoughts as things shift, maybe suddenly and unexpected for you. And that is a little daunting and scary, especially with Taurus energy, because sometimes Taurus doesn't like change. It's an earth sign. It likes stability because it finds security in feeling stable. But sometimes change can be good. Very good. The star, it has something to do with what's meant for you, wish fulfillment, something you've been hoping for, something that you've been loyal and faithful to in your mind, body, heart, spirit, as far as maybe visualization, perhaps even a manifestation for some of you. I do want to grab another card, but I also am considering looking underneath the deck. Okay, so let's see. Now, didn't I say, we have the Tower. Didn't I say that something unexpected might happen? And when shit goes down, you're like, what do I do? Don't get scared though. The old foundation has to come crumbling down in order to clean the slate. And I said that also with the purification card, to make space for the new. You couldn't have the old limiting mindsets or thought patterns or belief systems within yourself, or the old woundings and or past traumas still lingering in your energy field, if you were to receive this new energy headed your way. It's a mix, it's a mismatch. You see what I'm saying? Your energy had to be purified, alchemized, metamorphosized, muted to align with the wish that you want to receive with the star. There's a little shocking energy that comes from the Tower. Shock and awe, unexpected turns of events, out of left field type things. It's a twist and plot, like I said, twist and plot twists. Twist and turns and plot twists. Did I say that? Yes, I did. In the beginning of the reading. The Tower is just confirming this. But we know the hard times are over. We know that you're done with the past. You have support surrounding you. I really do feel like this is saying your happiness is on the other side. Your happiness, 10 of Cups, is on the other side of this turn of events or change in your journey or shift in your wheel of chance, fate, destiny, right? I always say also that the Wheel of Fortune is like you colliding with something that's meant for you. And sometimes that can happen in a very, very unexpected way. So there's a shift and change going on, an ending and a conclusion that brings you your happiness with the 10 of Cups. And I do feel like when it comes through, you're going to be a little scared, maybe because of how unexpected with the Tower it is. And like I said, I just see Abuela, right? Like your nona or whatever you call your grandmother or an elder feminine energy, like nudging you not to be scared, to go, to do it. Because you're fully supported and you can't miss what's meant for you. The past is like one of those things with the Tower. It's like, you know, the foundation of the past, it's like whatever that was, you couldn't build your wish fulfillment with the star, let's say, on that previous foundation. So that had to come crumble. It has to come crumbling down. And it is. It's now collapsing. That, oh, damn it. Timeline collapsing. There's a timeline freaking collapsing with this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Right here. These two cards. Okay. But that old foundation, that old timeline, it was not going to support what's coming towards you. Do you see? And when things get shaken up, I always say the Tower is a shake up to wake up, right? You're being woken up to something also with this eclipse. There's a shake up to wake up. And sometimes those realizations, they hit you and they hit you like a ton of bricks. And it does shake you up a bit internally as well. And it could put you in that 9 of Swords energy. But there's a major shift realization happening. Maybe a timeline shift for you, timeline split, maybe a split, yes, a quantum leap even taking place. And it's sudden, unexpected, but dang, is it going to bring you some major happiness? And I don't think your life afterward is going to ever be the same. But then again, if you think about the energies of the last 2 years from that eclipse in 2021 to this one, right? It was all preparing you for this new energy that's coming in. It was all preparing you for that, this big event. It's going to make you happy, but it's also going to make you scared at the same time. Like, that's right here. That's what this is. And, yeah, and I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that before. I know I have. It's like life, suddenly life opens up a door to you and you decide you're going to walk through it and you're like, oh my God, what did I just do? What did I get myself into? Am I ready for this? Can I do this? Can I make this happen? Am I biting off more than I could chew? Oh shit, I want this, but then I'm scared of it at the same time. What do I do? That's literally what this is saying. But again, Spirit's like, gonna nudge my baby forward because I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I love you so much. I'm standing right here. I'm not gonna let you fall. I'm so proud of you. Let me talk about the Tower real quick. Like I said, I just feel this beautiful, comforting, nurturing, motherly energy. Okay. So I don't know if any of you watching have a feminine figure that has crossed over. But it's almost like this feeling of squeezing your heart a little bit. That's kind of like how they give you a hug. Okay. I don't know if you've ever felt that before. That's, yeah, I'm feeling led to say that. So I don't know, like, if you could, that's what I call it, because that's the only way I know how to describe it for others to understand what I'm experiencing when I say that. It is like a heart hug. Okay. It's like a gentle, like squeezing on your heart space, your heart chakra area. Okay. And that's literally them sending love. And you know what? It can be very, very intense. And it can overwhelm when they do it too much. Okay. So I'm just saying, if you feel it, you know, they're being very gentle, because I don't know if you've ever had that heart hug happen to you before. It is so, like, in a heavy way. It is in a beautiful way, but it's so much. Like, it's almost like us in our earthly density don't know how to handle it, because it's intense. And it'll turn you to a puddle of tears. Okay. But I'm feeling that energy now of the heart hug, and it's almost like they're sending that love. To support and help you to know that it's safe. So let me go back to the Tower. The Tower energy is also one of those energies that you can't react. Nine of Swords. Okay. So, like, there's things that are going to be happening suddenly, unexpectedly. But the guidance coming from this is not to react and not to react out of fear, because it is, you know, our human nature. When we don't understand something, when we can't make sense of what the frick is happening. Oh shit, what do I do? You know, like that kind of thing. Like I said, you're going to be happy, but you're going to be scared at the same time. Don't let the fear settle in. And the reason why I say that is try to steer away from that mindset or train of thought when these things start to unravel for you. The reason why, and they're unraveling and unfolding in a wonderful, positive way. Okay. So anyway, the Tower energy is saying, let the dust settle, because that's what happens. When the Tower comes crumbling down, there's a big dust cloud, right? You got to wait for the dust to settle. So don't react right away to the sudden, unexpected turn of events. Don't react. Right? There's going to be a shocking awe and awe moment, but don't react out of fear. Try to stay neutral, because once the dust settles, you're going to have a huge aha moment. You're going to be able to see things clearly for what they are and what they aren't. That's what the Tower does. It clears things away so you can see things for what they truly are. Not for what you thought them to be, but what they truly are. The Tower is sometimes an epiphany moment that you get. So there's a huge epiphany moment that's going to come from all of this. This full moon lunar eclipse is the catalyst for all these beautiful, significant, life-changing events that are going to start popping off for you. But they're leading you to a wish fulfillment, something that you've been hoping for, a breakthrough. Tower, break down to have a breakthrough. That's what that energy is. But it's so good. Like, it is so good. And with the purification card, you've been made ready for this moment. Okay, think of the energy of stage fright. Let's say it's your first recital. Okay, like I said, the loving elder energy pushing a child forward onto the stage, maybe, or to accept a award or something, and they're shy. You know, there's a little bit of stage fright involved in this, but this moment is for you. These things are happening for you. Okay, underneath the surface, hidden energy. Maybe you're aware of it, maybe you're not, but let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, didn't I say I was feeling a feminine energy, a nurturing energy, right? A loving energy, Queen of Cups. We also have the Lotus energy, which is symbolic of more change, transformation, transmutation, because a lotus is grown from mud. And it has to work its way through the dark, murky depths in order to reach the surface of the water, to access the sun. That's why the sun is here, and gain enlightenment. You're going to have, with the Tower energy, also, I feel a very enlightening Big Bang moment. And it's asking you to trust your inner knowing and intuition as the dust settles and makes things clear to you. But you have the loving feminine energy here underneath the surface as well, to confirm that feeling that I got. So I don't know who the Queen of Cups might be to you, or the Queen of Hearts may be to you. Like I said, it could be a grandmother, a mother. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right, we have Scorpionic energy. We are in Scorpio season as well, so keep that in mind. There's this feeling of this energy guiding you through the unknown parts of this shift in your life. Because that's what Scorpio energy does, right? It navigates the underworld. I also get vibes of High Priestess as well, because she does that too. Okay, so confirmation of that beautiful, feminine, nurturing, loving, caring energy, Queen of Cups, but also underneath the surface, the guidance to trust your inner knowing, because you're ready to blossom like the lotus. You're ready to bloom. You're ready to come into your own. You're ready to come into the person and meet the person, right, that you've alchemized into. Okay, so if you consider how we have to do the internal changes within before the outside world starts reflecting those shifts and changes to us externally. Like, right? Like they say, we attract what we are. Well, like I said, you had to purify your energy, maybe work through the shadow, all to be the clear vessel to receive everything that you've been wishing for. So it's like doing the work from the inside out, but then when the inside work is complete, then the outside starts to reflect it back to you. And that's what's happening here with this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. There's a quantum leap, a timeline shift or split or something that you're about to leap into, move into, but it's because you did the inner work to align with it. And then now it's on its way to you, and it may come in a very shocking, unexpected way. But you're ready for it. You've been prepared for this. You've been supported to arrive at this. And you're being guided even through the unknown hidden elements that haven't quite made sense yet, or maybe during the process of these shifts won't make complete sense. You're still being guided through the unknown parts. But the dust will settle, and you'll see what it was all for and why. Hindsight with the Tower. You'll have that moment of epiphany in hindsight, and it will all make sense. You get 3 cards. Okay, so there we have fear. And these aren't red reverse anyway. I think I had the whole deck upside down. Okay, wow, look at that. Look at the full moon there. Again, whenever we get the full moon, we know it's, we don't always see things clearly, right? Because we're sometimes walking by the light of the moon, walking in the dark. I use that analogy to help you understand that you don't always see things. Things aren't always what they seem. But that gives us a chance to trust our intuition and our knowing, our inner knowing. Again, Queen of Cups. Fear, yeah, it's like you moving through the fear and the unknown, allowing intuition to be the guide. Also, moon is mother, right? So again, that motherly, nurturing energy I was picking up, again, being confirmed here. It's like that loving, mothering, feminine goddess energy is helping you to move through the fear so you can access your happiness. Put it behind you. And the self. Oh, gosh, look at that. Look at this. Do you see this? Like, it's an anatomical heart. And didn't I say I was feeling like the heart was getting squeezed? You're getting a heart hug? That is so wild. Okay. Talk about magic. Like, I don't even know what else to say. It was like that motherly energy, that ancestral energy. It's like your spirit team, your guides, right? Like hugging your heart to let you know that they're there. And we have the anatomical heart. It's like it's like doing that so that way you know you're supported. And yeah, change can like I said, Taurus energy, change can sometimes be a little daunting and scary. It's scary as hell, but it's going to make you so happy when all is said and done. So accept it, receive it. It might shake up your world, but it's happening for the best reasons. It's so you can move forward and access this new life. Put the hard times behind you, like the Star card says. Feel renewed. Let go of the past with the Wheel of Fortune. And make space for new things to come. And this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is the catalyst for all of that. Yeah, I feel like the self card is saying to go inward. Not only is it just confirming the heart hug stuff I was talking about, but it's telling you to just go inward. Take time out to just quiet your mind. Get in touch with your heart. Maybe hold your hand over your heart and have that internal conversation with spirit. If you need some, I would say, comfort, or yeah, if you need that comfort, because it is kind of, like I said, it might be a very topsy-turvy time. I say that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, right? You might feel a little topsy-turvy, but it's just an unfounded fear or a momentary shock that drums up these feelings and that make you question if you're really ready for what you asked for. And then the answer is yes, you absolutely are. You did the alchemical work, so you can now be ready for it. Okay? The fear card with the rabbit, you know, it's the thing is rabbits are fertility energy. So that's a symbol of abundance as well, and fertility. And also new energy, because they're oftentimes associated with the spring, you see. So there's going to be changes, like you're going to be experiencing changes really soon, maybe in sudden ways. And these changes are bringing new things. They're helping clear the old out of the way to bring you the new. And as you go through these changes, you might have little bouts of fear. But rabbits also have an uncanny ability to pivot and move through the fear, right? That's what he's doing in this card. Not only is the moon card confirming this full moon energy we're in, but again, it's confirming moon is mother, is confirming that motherly, feminine, elder, ancestor energy that's supporting you through this transition. Queen of Cups as well is confirming that. And the heart hug, okay? All right, I have the Healing with the Angels. I just want one of these, and then I'm going to grab a final oracle using the Sacred Forest oracle. But let's see, one card for this full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023. This is the grand finale, like I said, leading to that destined outcome, that wish fulfillment, leading to the positive shifts and changes maybe that you've been needing and or longing for. It's the breakthrough that you've been wanting. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yo. Man, okay. I don't even know what to say. Like, what do I say? Do you know what I'm saying? How is this possible? Like, sometimes I'm like in awe of the readings that I do, because I can't make this shit up. Like, this is basically confirming everything that I was saying about the star energy in the beginning of the reading. And then this card showed up to also confirm it. but now this is like even double, triple confirmation of the support, okay? Look at the image. Support surrounding you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I was mentioning the celestial realms, the ancestral spirits. I was mentioning support throughout the whole cosmos. Like, literally, they have your back. And look at the stars in the sky. Right? The star. You know what? I don't think I need to take another oracle card, to be honest. I don't need it. I'm not gonna. I think, how much more confirmation do we need? And it's not because the video is 50 minutes, because I don't care. I could definitely keep reading, but I don't need any more confirmation than that, or any other messages to support this reading. I think that's enough. Like, look at all the different, can we just appreciate this real quick? Look at all the different spirits here. Okay, you even have the fairy realms. You have what looks like the forest spirits, the angels, the earthly ancestors, the cosmic guides. Yeah, I mean, star family. Like I said, that beautiful, sweet, loving nudge forward. You got this, babe. You have this. It's okay. Don't be scared. It's all working out beautifully. You are so freaking loved. Let's get angel numbers, okay? All right, so I use the dice in case you're not familiar with my channel. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I roll the dice to get confirmation of the reading. Sometimes the angel numbers can confirm a lot of what I've already said in the reading. That happens often, and when it does, it's very magical. But sometimes the angel numbers can give you a message that maybe you need personally in your journey right now. And I never like to recommend a source to look up the angel numbers because, for one, there's many on the internet. I never also want to imply that one source is better over another. I want you to, follow your discerning heart and allow yourself to take the journey to research the numbers for yourself. And when you come across one, basically, that resonates with your heart space, I just say follow that, trust that, go with that interpretation. Likewise, when you take the journey to research these numbers for yourself, you may come across other signs and serendipity and synchronicity that you need to find along the way. And if I gave you a shortcut to the number interpretation, I might very well rob you of that entire experience. I don't want to be responsible for that. I want you to take the journey to find your own magic, because you might find something else along the way that you need, right? So let's see what number comes up for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, October 28th, 2023. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that. That is a 6. Okay, it's a 6. There we go. That's a 1. And a 4. 614. Go ahead and look up that number. See what it brings to you. I'll put the number in the screen. If you feel that this reading has helped you in some magical, beautiful way, please do let me know in the comments section down below. I love hearing from everybody. Also, feel free to let me know if the number connected for you as well. If you want to support this channel, like, share, subscribe. You could also consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings that I put out only for channel members. You could also support me further by visiting my Etsy shop. I have really cool handmade things that I make there by hand on my free time, including crystal jewelry, maybe little paintings. Sometimes I even crochet things. I crochet medicine bags for your crystals, so you can wear them and hold your favorite crystals, maybe even to hold your moldavite or something like that in. And you could wear it on your person instead of, like, if you wear a bra, sticking it in your bra or something, or in your pocket where you could so easily lose your crystals. So I make those there. If you don't see a color you like, hit me up. I have a variety of different colors. I can crochet any color you want. Yeah, visit my shop and, have some fun exploring. I even hunt down vintage jewelry. Sometimes I like to take little road trips and go to antiquing or flea markets or things like that, where I find maybe vintage jewelry that needs some TLC or love and maybe repair or refurbish. And I refurbish those things, a lot of them myself, and then put them in my shop for resale. So have fun exploring what I do on many different creative levels. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate your viewership. It means the world to me. Thank you, all members. I appreciate all of you for your monthly support. You mean the world to me. I can't do this without you. Thank you. Have a beautiful full moon, lunar eclipse in Taurus. Remember, you got this, okay? These changes are all happening. No matter how wild it all may seem, they're helping you to get you where you need to go, to help you become who you're meant to be, and to lead you to your most highest destined outcome. For a lot of you, even your wish fulfillment and the manifestations you've been working on all this time. Know that you're fully supported and loved. And I hope you felt some of that love through this reading as well. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining.